The Boston Celtics offseason is turning into an absolute battleground of wild trade ideas. Fans across social media are constantly trying to rebuild the entire roster using online trade machines. Everyone wants to find a way to fix the team after their recent playoff exit. The biggest names on the team are always at the center of attention. People keep talking about trading away Jaylen Brown for a massive haul of superstars and future draft picks. But there is another player whose name keeps coming up in these discussions. Derrick White has suddenly become the most discussed trade piece on the entire roster. Outside of the main superstars, White is the only player scheduled to make a significant amount of money next year. His contract is set at $30 million for the upcoming season. That specific salary number makes him the only obvious piece that the front office can actually move in a realistic trade. He is an incredibly valuable asset that would easily return solid value on the trade market. Teams all over the league would love to acquire an elite guard coming off a spectacular selection to the first-team all-defense, but trading him away might be the biggest mistake the front office could ever make. The truth is that his current contract is worth much more to Boston than anything they could possibly get back in a trade. He is an outstanding player who fits perfectly into the culture of the city. He provides a massive impact that simply cannot be replaced by anyone else in his current price range. It is true that he had a very rough shooting stretch during the recent postseason. His offensive production came up incredibly small during the intense series against the Philadelphia 76ers. Many fans let that poor performance cloud their entire judgment of his true worth. They forget that he has a very long history of anchoring an elite defense for this franchise. He serves as a highly reliable secondary playmaker whenever the main stars are resting on the bench. He has proven time and after time that he can come through in the biggest moments. Could the front office look to flip him to bring back players who fill other roster needs? They could certainly choose to target a traditional big man or a pure scoring guard to help the rotation. Those hypothetical players might help the team in specific situations during the regular season, but nobody available on the trade market with a comparable salary can make the same overall impact. White brings a unique combination of skills that keeps the entire team glued together. He understands exactly how to play alongside the primary superstars without demanding the ball. He has a proven ability to perform at a high level inside the absolute pressure cooker of Boston sports media. Trading him away to fix a different weakness will only open up a much bigger hole. The entire defensive system relies heavily on his ability to guard multiple positions on the perimeter. He does all the tiny things and possesses the intangibles that coaches absolutely love. If you want to stay completely updated on all the latest roster moves, please like the video and subscribe to the channel right now. Your support helps us deliver the best basketball breakdowns every day. Trading him away would create significantly more problems than it would ever solve for this franchise. The list of players making a similar salary shows how difficult a trade would be. You cannot easily replace his impact with guys like Aaron Gordon or Julius Randle. Bringing in someone like Naz Reid or Dejounte Murray would alter the entire chemistry of the locker room. Targeting a big man like Jarrett Allen would completely ruin the perimeter spacing that head coach Joe Mazzulla loves to utilize. Players in that specific price tier simply do not bring the same balance. Any quality players making less money are either locked into cheap rookie contracts or will never be traded by their respective teams. Those organizations know exactly what they have in their young talent. The exact same thing is true for Brad Stevens and the Celtics front office this summer. They know his true value to the team is much higher than his actual trade market value indicates. The absolute best move for the franchise is to not trade him at all during this offseason window. Unless Brad Stevens knows a secret that the public does not, there is no reason to move him. The only scenario that makes sense is if they can package him with multiple draft assets to land a true global superstar. Short of that rare opportunity, there is no logic in moving him. It is always a good business practice to test the market and gauge what other teams are willing to offer. But Brad Stevens is highly likely to arrive at the exact same conclusion after scanning the league. His unique contract remains one of the best values in the entire sport of basketball today. My money is firmly on him wearing green and white when the next season officially tips off.